Alrighty, what's poppin', y'all? Welcome back to another day in Tbilisi, Georgia. I apologize, the sun's in my face, it's super hard to see right now. Anyway, today, I want to go practice some Turkish. I got back into studying Turkish again recently. I don't know why, I just kind of felt like doing it, so I've been, studying it more actively recently. In the last two videos, I wasn't really studying it, I was kind of just maintaining it, and that's why I was going out and practicing, but now I'm, studying it a lot more actively. Try to spend at least 30 minutes to 40 minutes per day studying it. I hope you guys can hear me over the traffic. It's rush hour right now. So anyway, I found another random Turkish restaurant on the map. I've actually never been to this part of the city before, so I'm gonna go and try and check it out. Like, I'll show you guys around. This part of the city is really different. Anyway, super different part of the city. Don't even know how to really go about crossing this road. Oh my. Okay. Okay, so the first thing I gotta do is find a way to cross the road. It's not really a crosswalk over here. Should be interesting. Oh, yeah, actually I have no idea. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. But anyway, it's a really different part of the city, as y'all can see. You can see the mountains in the back over here. And then looks like there's some new construction, some new buildings and stuff going up over here. Here's the river. Alright, yeah. I think I'm definitely going the wrong way, so I'm gonna go walk back up the other way. I have no idea where I'm going. The map just says it's somewhere on my left side, but I just don't know where to cross the street. Actually, if I look ahead, there's some lady crossing the street over here. So I'm gonna assume that this is where I cross, because I don't really see a crosswalk. But anyway, see how this goes. So, I don't really know what to expect in this place. I haven't practiced speaking Turkish in a while, so this should be interesting. I mean, like I said, I've been studying it every day at home, but I haven't actually gotten the chance to speak it in a while, so this should be interesting. Alright. Let's cross here. There's a lady waiting over here to cross, so I'm assuming this is where I gotta go. Okay. Alright, first part done. Okay. Had to run, but I'm on the other side. Okay. Now I just gotta find this place. The only thing I know is that it's apparently near some like bus terminal or something, because like I said, never been to this part of the city before, so I don't know what to expect. Oh, some kind of, I guess they're selling plants over here. I gotta say, this part of the city definitely has a different vibe. I don't know how to explain it, but the vibe's definitely different over here. I'm not saying that in a bad way or anything, it's just different. I like to explore different parts of the city and everything, see how the vibes differ and so on. Oh, I see it. Okay, let's go check it out. This is the area, this is the bus terminal, I guess. That bus right there is going to Moscow, Moskva, Tbilisi. Alrighty. The vibe out here is really different, I gotta say. But alright, let's check this place out. This is the place over here. Or Chatla Turkish kebab cuisine. Let's check it out, let's see how it goes. Merhaba. Burada çekebilir miyim? Burada çekebilir miyim? Çek. Okay. Ben YouTuber'ım. Sadece seyahat ediyorum. Yemekler yiyorum. Okay. Çekebilir miyim? Okay. So everyone, I'm inside the restaurant now. I'll show you guys the food. Got some really good food over here. Some Turkish food. When I was in Turkey, I ate this a lot. This is called bulgur. I really like that. We got some meat dishes. We have chicken, rice, a lot of different things, and then tatlılar var mı? Okay, we have some sweet stuff over here. We have baklava. Bu ne?
Bulbul yuvası.
Bulbul yuvası. Ah, okay. Bulbul yuvası. So this is called bulbul yuvası.
TikTok,
YouTube.
YouTube.
Oh, always nomadic.
Hangi ülke?
Kanada. Ben Kanadalıyım.
Fransa biliyor.
Fransızca biliyorum, evet. Mesela gibi Çin restoran gittim, Çince konuştum, Çin yemek yedim ve bugün Türk yemek yiyeceğim. Siz Türkler misiniz? Türkler misiniz?
Evet.
Okey. Türkiye'de nerelisiniz? Mersin. Okey. Okey. Tantuni Mersin'den değil mi? Ok, ben tantuni çok sev. Ok.
Parle français.
Tu parles français aussi? Ok.
Ma femme, c'est marocaine. Ma femme, c'est marocaine.
Ta femme c'est marocaine?
Oui, je marie là.
Everyone.
Je reste Africa.
Şaka miyim? Okay, everyone. So, I was just talking to this man right here, and then he said that his wife is from Morocco, so he speaks French. So, tu disais, ta femme vient de Maroc? Et,
Oui, vient de Maroc.
Ok.
Pas ici, en Turquie.
Tu parles très bien français?
Oui.
Ah,
C'est normal, c'est normal. Ma femme, c'est français, il parlait directement.
ouais, c'est
C'est
vrai.
la français.
That's so cool. I wasn't expecting to speak French today. Et tu trouves que le français c'est une langue difficile?
Non, j'aime.
Ok,
Moi,
ok.
j'aime, oui. Parce que moi, j'attendais 15 ans en Afrique, en Cameroun. J'apprends là-bas, oui. Après, je me marie une Marocaine.
Ah, d'accord.
Oui.
Et c'était comment au Cameroun? T'aimais bien là-bas?
Oui, je fais là-bas travail, 15 ans. Je sors pas 2 ans et demi, je sors pas une paye. Oui, je parle, c'est normal, je apprends de là-bas.
Ah, donc t'es resté deux ans au Cameroun sans
Oui,
sortir?
Oui, sans
Wow.
sortir. Oui.
Ok.
J'aime le français. Même
Ok.
j'aime qu'il est africain. C'est qu'il est noir, j'aime.
Ah, ok, d'accord. Je suis jamais allé en Afrique, mais j'ai vraiment envie d'y aller.
C'est originaire quel pays?
Jamaïcain et
Ah,
canadien.
Jamaïcain, oui. Jamaïcain même parle français, non?
Ah, il parle un autre dialecte anglais.
Ah, oui. Même en Cameroun, demi. On parlait français, demi parlait anglais. Anglophone, francophone, il y a là deux.
Ah, d'accord. Ok.
Oui. Ah, mais moi, rester une francophone, zone.
Ah, ok. Wow, c'est vraiment. J'ai pas. Quand je suis sorti aujourd'hui, je pensais que j'allais parler que le turc, mais je parlais français aussi.
Oui, c'est un petit peu difficile parce que tu ne connais pas le français.
Ah, ouais.
Tu fais quoi ici?
Je voulais manger quelque chose.
Ok, tu veux baklava? Je fais cadeau pour toi. Tu veux manger?
Baklava, oui, mais je veux aussi
Oh,
manger.
tu veux manger ici?
Ah, ouais, je veux manger quelque chose aussi. Est-ce que je peux payer avec le carte ici?
Non, pas payer. C'est
Oh non,
cadeau pour toi.
je veux payer.
C'est mon ami maintenant, j'ai pas de problème.
Ah, ok.
Tu veux ça ou tu veux ça?
Bulgur istiyorum
Oui,
lütfen.
Tu veux?
Küçük bulgur.
Oui.
Bu ne?
Viande.
Viande.
de bœuf.
Viande de bœuf.
Oui.
Ok.
Viande de bœuf avec les pommes.
Et les pommes de terre.
Ça c'est bien, oui ça c'est bien. Ça poulet, ça
Poulet
soupe,
et frites.
ça riz, ça riz de soupe, ça viande de soupe.
Ok. Alors moi, je prendrai un peu de boulgour
Oui,
et ça aussi.
oui.
Et
Sans mélange, pas de problème.
ok.
Tu veux autre?
Et un peu de, c'est
Un peu
c'est
de
quoi ça?
ça? Oui, même ça viande de bœuf.
C'est viande de bœuf. Ok.
Oui, oui.
Donc je vais prendre un peu de ça
Tu
aussi.
veux?
Everyone, this is so cool. I was expecting to speak Turkish, but I speak French. It's so cool. Super cool. Ok.
C'est bien comme ça?
Oui, c'est bien.
Ok. Ça, un cadeau de...
And this is the food, everyone. It's really good. So, okay, just gonna sit down and, yeah.
Jus, tu veux? Jus?
Du jus. Hangi var? Fanta. Bir tane Fanta alabilir miyim? Bir tane Fanta? Okay. So everyone, I'll show you guys the food. So I have the bulgur. I'm not completely sure exactly what this is, but it's a mix of meats, like different types of beef. I have some Fanta and some bread. So as usual, everyone's been super friendly. So everyone, here's the food. I'm gonna do a taste test first. So first, let's try the bulgur. I loved bulgur a lot when I was in Turkey. I used to always get this. Just in case I didn't explain, I don't think I explained this at the beginning. This is what you would call a lokanta. So lokantas in Turkey, in a way, it's like a restaurant and a cafeteria mixed. So you go in, and as I showed you guys earlier, there's lots of different foods, and you can just choose. And I can't remember how it worked in Turkey. I can't remember if you paid by weight. I think you paid by weight. So you get each item, and then they would weigh it, and then you would pay that way, if I'm not mistaken. Something like that. So I'm not exactly sure how it works here, but I'm just happy to have found a lokanta because I really miss these. So anyway, like I mentioned, in Turkey I'd always get bulgur. So we start with that. The bulgur was very good. I don't know how to really describe the flavor of bulgur. It's very similar to I guess it's a type of rice, I'd say. Maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I apologize, Turkish people. But it's really good. And they make it it's in like some kind of like, I think it's cooked in like meat drippings, I'm assuming, because I can taste beef in the bulgur, so that's pretty good. So bulgur definitely tastes really good, tastes just like turkey. Now I'll try this. Oh yeah, that's actually really good. So the beef and potatoes that he was showing earlier taste really good. So that's bomb. So I got a small portion of everything, so everything's kind of mixed. So kind of hard to differentiate between the different things. Like I can see the bulgur here, and then the one beef dish that he pointed out on the other side. But it's kind of hard to differentiate between all the things because I got a really small plate. I just didn't want to eat too much right now because I got to eat dinner again later. But I can say that everything here tastes really, really good. This is especially good. I know it's probably not the healthiest, but I really like meat with some extra fat on it. And this has some extra fat, you guys can see. So, it's really good. I promise I'm not 5 years old. I'm out here dropping food on the table. Oh, it's so good. I know it's really hard to put into words how good this is. I love food from Turkish lokanta, so it's so good. Çok iyi her şey. Çok iyi. Seeing that Turkish tea go by, kind of wish that I'd gotten Turkish tea instead. But I was just kind of caught off guard speaking French, so I ended up getting a Fanta. But actually, you know what? I'll get a Turkish tea too. Bir tane Türk çay alabilir miyim lütfen? Okay, çok teşekkürler. In the end, I'm getting Turkish tea. Can't eat at a lokanta and not get Turkish tea. Çok teşekkürler. Alright, I'll get the Turkish tea. Really good. Nice and hot. It's a chilly day today, so nice and hot. And with that, I'm done. Check out the damage. So, finished the food. So good. Got some Turkish tea. Apparently I'm 5 years old and missed my mouth and got it on the table. But anyway, I'm gonna finish the tea. I was gonna go for the bread, but I'm actually not hungry enough to have bread, so I'm just gonna go for the tea for now. So whenever I have Turkish tea, I always have 2 sugars. I mean, to be honest, 3, but I'm trying to be healthier. To be honest, I shouldn't have any sugar in this at all. But I don't know, I like sweet tea. Alright, the Turkish tea is super good. Chocolate. Okay, chocolate. So this here, this is called bülbül yuvası. I've never had this before, so this should be interesting. They told me it's sweet, so let's try it. Looking at it, kind of reminds me a bit of baklava, so this should be interesting. Actually, it's really good. I like it. It's like really flaky, and I guess that's honey? This is the bottom of it. I guess that's honey. It's really flaky. Reminds me, like, in terms of flavor, it reminds me a lot of baklava as well. I actually like this better than baklava. I'm not the biggest fan of just regular baklava. I like soğuk baklava. It's one of my favorites, and this reminds me a bit of soğuk baklava, to be specific. Okay, that was really good. Her şey çok iyi. Çok seviyorum. Sizler burada her insan Mersin'de değil mi? Mersin. Türkçe konuşuyor musunuz? А на русском? А вы русский понимаете?
Конечно.
Понятно. О, я просто хотел узнать, если здесь все из Турции или откуда вы здесь?
Мы из Средней Азии.
Средняя Азия.
Да.
Какая страна?
Туркменистан.
Туркменистан?
Да. А вы откуда?
Я сам из Канады.
А?
Канада.
Канада,
Да.
Там холодно.
Очень холодно, да.
Очень холодно.
Да. Для меня здесь это как жарко. Сегодня
Тепло.
жарко для меня. Тепло, да, тепло. Да.
Кирхо, Нангол.
А вы что, ролик снимаете?
Я YouTube видео снимаю, я путешествую, я говорю с разными людьми на их языках. Например, раньше я был в китайском ресторане, я там практиковал китайский язык. Сегодня я хотел практиковаться турецкий, а он говорил на французском. Это было очень круто. А вы говорите на русском? Вау! Это очень круто.
Это открытие.
Where are you studying Russian language?
Я сам учил домой.
Домой?
Да, я купил русские книги. Когда начинал пандемия, ковид, я себе сказал...
Эпидемия.
Эпидемия. Когда начала эпидемия, я решил выучить русский язык. Да.
That's good. Very good.
Thank you.
Ну что, как вам Грузия понравилась?
Да, людей дружелюбные, еда хорошая.
А что, какие слова научились?
Еще раз?
На грузинском какие слова?
Я только чуть-чуть знаю.
Yemek yiyecek misin?
Потому что книги, с которыми я выучил русский и турецкий, я не мог искать по грузинскому. Обычно я использую книги сейчас.
Здравствуйте, знаете же?
Камарджоба. И Камарджоба, ме карикатвар, Квен Рогахар, Мадлоба, Hink Ali, Akaris. Your English is very good, by the way, too.
I'm studying.
Oh, okay, you're doing a good job, yeah. Yeah. Everyone here is very bilingual, by the way. We spoke French today, Turkish, now we're speaking Russian. Yeah, super cool.
В каких странах еще были?
Я был раньше в Турции, в Европе, и тоже в Беларуси, в Украине, а теперь в Грузии.
В Украине были.
Раньше.
Раньше.
Да. В Киеве.
How many years ago you go to Ukraine? How many years ago?
4 years ago, 2021.
20.
И на вашем языке, в Туркменистане,
Turkish language, same the Turkish language.
Okay.
But simulator, not same. You speak the Turkish, I understand, not problem.
Okay.
But not many words. Not many words.
Not many words, okay. Some words are the same and some are different.
Yes.
Okay. You're just explaining to me the difference between Turkish and because the language that's spoken in Turkmenistan is also a Turkic language. So he's just explaining to me that some words are similar, some are different, but that if someone speaks to him in Turkish, he'd be able to understand. So yeah, very interesting. So everyone, this here is actually soğuk baklava. I wasn't aware that this was soğuk baklava, so I'm gonna try it. I had no idea it was soğuk baklava. Bir tane küçük soğuk baklava alabilir miyim lütfen? Alrighty. So I'm getting a soğuk baklava. I've been waiting for this for so long. So cool. I haven't had this in forever. So alright, let's try it. Soğuk baklava, and that's gonna be the last thing I have. Then I'm gotta head out because I gotta eat again later. So I don't want to eat too much. So but yeah. Can't go to a Turkish restaurant that serves soğuk baklava and not have soğuk baklava, so I gotta have soğuk baklava. Okay, çok teşekkürler. Oh, okay. Alright, check this out, y'all. Alright, check that out. Soğuk baklava. This is one of the best inventions in human history. Okay. First bite. So good. So good. So good. Probably should have used a fork for this one. Alright, I'm probably going to wrap up the culinary aspect there. Super cold now. It's going to be rough, but I still got to eat later, so. Alrighty. So I guess that's gonna be it. I'm gonna head out. At the beginning, he was telling me that he was gonna give it to me for free, but I'm gonna try and pay because it's too good not to pay for it. You know, I'm really happy about the kindness, but I definitely, I don't know. They gave me so much food. I can't not pay. So I'm gonna wait till he comes back, and I'm gonna try and pay. And yeah, I definitely do want to come back. Food was super good, so yeah, let's do it. Oh. Okay. Okay. I Sio, сколько стоит?
Не знаю, сейчас.
All right, just wait in the pay, and then I'll be on my way. Mais t'es sûr? Non, je peux payer.
C'est cadeau. C'est premier cadeau, c'est deuxième ok avec elle.
Oh, le deuxième fois.
Ok, deuxième fois tu payes, pas de problème. Maintenant,
Ok.
il est pas.
Okay, merci. So he gave it to me as a gift, very kind. Tu veux dire au revoir à YouTube? Tu veux dire au revoir? So
Salut.
Ouais, salut. So he was a very friendly person. Je dis justement que t'es vraiment gentil. C'était un plaisir de venir ici.
Merci.
La nourriture,
Merci
c'était
beaucoup.
bien. Je l'ai adoré. Oh, je vais montrer juste une autre fois. So just once again, everyone, just so you can all see the food. It was really good. And then all the sweets. Most important part. Okay, merci beaucoup.
De rien.
Enchanté.
Enchanté.
Et je vais revenir, 100%, je vais revenir.
Tu viens encore ici, pas de problème.
Okay.
Ok.
Okay, merci.
Merci.
All right, everyone, and I am off. So this is the restaurant behind me, so you can all see. It's up here. Okay. So okay.
Ok, bye bye.
Bye-bye. So, almost took my head off on the branch up there. Anyway, the food ended up being really good. I really wish he had let me pay. I mean, I'm really thankful that he just gave that to me as a gift. I didn't expect that because like I just discovered this restaurant. Whoop, that didn't sound good, whatever that was. Okay, anyway, I just discovered this restaurant yesterday. I was just on Google Maps looking around and I stumbled upon that Turkish restaurant. So I was like, all right, Turkish food, Turkish language. Let me pop over and check it out. Guess I'm crossing here. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so Turkish food, Turkish language. But as you all saw, we ended up speaking French. Not complaining. I just didn't expect to speak French today. I thought I was going to end up being Turkish, but I ended up getting more French and Russian in than I was actually expecting. Alrighty. Yeah, I haven't practiced French in a while, so I'm happy that I was able to kind of hold my ground there. You know, like French is one of my stronger languages, but I just don't use it that often nowadays. So find when I don't use a language for a while, it starts to go dormant. So I was worried that my French would have gone dormant. And before I go and speak a language that I don't speak well, I have to kind of mentally prepare myself for it. So on the way here from the metro station, I was kind of mentally preparing to speak Turkish, like trying to get my mind, you know, used to speaking in Turkish before I actually started speaking it, just so that I do as well as possible. But then in the end, he ended up speaking French as soon as I said I was from Canada. And then that caught me off guard. I don't know, like, I wasn't ready to speak French right away, so that was a bit complicated. But in the end, that was cool. Got some French in, got some Russian in. Gonna go head back to the metro station now. I feel like today ended up being a success. I mean, I would have liked to have spoken a bit more Turkish than I ended up speaking, but I don't know, it's still cool. Everybody there was friendly, learned a little bit about their regions and countries. So yeah, ended up being cool. And here we have, once again, the color of the water is different down here. So if I compare this part of the Kura River to where the Bridge of Peace is, it definitely seems like the water here is a different color. Unless I'm crazy or I'm just remembering it wrong. I swear it's a lot more brown up there. But it has more of like a bluish or greenish hue over here. But anyway, yeah, I hope that was interesting. Hope it motivates some of you to push your comfort zones, get out there, you know, speak different languages, try and meet new people, learn about their cultures and countries and so on. You don't have to speak the language perfectly to be able to have an interesting conversation. Obviously, you need to have at least a basic understanding because you need to make yourself understood and you need to understand what the other person's saying to you. But you don't have to speak it perfectly. My French is not perfect, my Turkish isn't perfect. I make tons of mistakes when I speak Russian. But although I would like to speak as well as possible, I understand that making mistakes is natural and my main goal is, you know, communication. So if I make mistakes, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, and I make tons. Anyway, I'm gonna cut the video off here. Hope you guys enjoyed this and hopefully more videos to come soon. All right, y'all. I'm just filming this outro one more time because the high is kind of worn off. Because, sorry, I'm going uphill. That's why I'm out of breath. So as I probably mentioned, going out and doing this really scares me. Big part of the reason I do it is to push my comfort zone, because I find the more I do it, the more comfortable I get. It's been a while since the last video, and I found myself feeling very rusty this time around. Like it was a bit harder to get in the groove. Didn't really know what I wanted to say when I turned the camera on and everything. But hopefully it ends up turning out well. Guess I'll find out when I get home and start editing. My goals today were to go out, push my comfort zone, speak Turkish. Ended up speaking more French and Russian than Turkish, but those were my two goals, like to push my comfort zone and to speak Turkish. Food's always a bonus. Don't necessarily want to eat out very often, but it's just, I don't want to just go to someone's restaurant and just talk to them and not eat, you know, so